It's 10 trivia questions on national sports. I'll give you the country. You tell me their national sport. This is Trivia with Buds. Welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for supporting me over on Patreon at patreon.com/trivia with Buds. You can also follow me on social media at Ryan Buds on just about everything, or at Trivia with Buds on Facebook. We do a lot of live streams over there, and we're getting ready for the big trivia tournament. I posted about it on Patreon, but if you are not a Patreon subscriber, you can join our weekly tournament. It's a 10-week tournament, and it starts on Monday, January 25th. So in just a couple of days, if you're listening to this episode as it comes out, we're going to be playing every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific, and you can have up to 4 people on your team. It is through a service I use called CrowdPur, and you play on your smartphone. So I'll be hosting on Zoom, and when you register on my website at triviawithbuds.com, you will get a link for the Zoom call, and we'll jump on there, and we'll have a ton of fun. We'll be giving away big prizes to the highest overall scoring team after all 10 weeks. And if you have like 4 people on your team and you can't make it one week, that's okay, because the scores for teams are based on an average of everybody on that team. So if you only have 3 or 2 or even 1 on any given week, you can still play and get some points. That is all at triviawithbuds.com. It's our Trivia Monday Night Madness tournament, and it starts January 25th. It ends March 29th, 10 weeks in a row, every Monday for an hour. Come play with us. Today's episode is about national sports. I'll give you a country. You tell me the national sport for that country, and we're going to jump into those 10 national sports and 10 countries right now. Here we go. All right, here we go with national sports trivia. Here's question number 1. Japan. What is the national sport of Japan? Number 1. And number 2, Cuba. What is the national sport of Cuba? Number 3, Scotland. What is the national sport of Scotland? Number 4, we're looking for Canada in the summer. What is the national sport of Canada in the summer? And number 5, Jamaica. What is the national sport of Jamaica? And number 6, Lithuania. Number 6, Lithuania. Number 7, Iceland. Number 7, Iceland. Number 8, Fiji. What is the national sport of Fiji? Number 8. Number 9, South Korea. Number 9, South Korea. And number 10, England has 4 national sports: cricket, football, that's soccer, and rugby, and what 4th sport? England has 4 national sports: cricket, football, rugby, and what? Those are all your questions for national sports. We'll be right back in just a second to check your answers and see how you did. We are back with the answers to national sports. I gave you the country. You had to tell me the sport. What do you think it was? Here was number 1. Japan was sumo wrestling. Number 1, the national sport of Japan is none other than sumo wrestling. Number 2, the national sport of Cuba is baseball. Baseball. Number 3, Scotland is golf. Great Robin Williams bit about how golf was invented. Number 3, Scotland and golf. Number 4, Canada in the summer is lacrosse. Lacrosse. Shout out to my friend Nick Capano, who is a master lacrosse player and just had a bunch of shirts made with his design for a lacrosse t-shirt company. Number 5, Jamaica is cricket. Cricket is the national sport of Jamaica. And number 6, Lithuania is basketball. A lot of Lithuanian basketball players out there. Number 6. Number 7, Iceland is handball. I would not have guessed that. I would have probably guessed hockey myself, but it is handball for Iceland. Number 8, Fiji is rugby. Rugby for Fiji. And number 9, South Korea, taekwondo. Taekwondo in South Korea. And number 10, England has 4 national sports: cricket, football, rugby, and tennis. Tennis was the 4th sport there. Tennis. There you have it, guys. 10 countries, 10 national sports, and now you know. Here is your fact of the day. One more thing to learn today. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. There it is. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. Thank you guys for listening to the show. Thanks for telling a friend about this podcast, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Cheers.